Others say that Congress should pass a rule to make it easier for active military families to qualify for SNAP, the federal food assistance program. Right now, a lot of families don't qualify, but advocates say whatever it is, Congress and the federal government needs to do something so that no members of the military are ever worried about feeding themselves or their families.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Military Insider Show. Today's episode is very special because next week we'll be celebrating Veterans Day, and for me this is a very, very important day that we recognize those who served. I have a bunch of family members that they serve in uniform. I also serve as well, and I found this article very, very interesting that I really wanted to share with you, and it's in regard that no veteran should go hungry. The food crisis facing those who served. They defended America, they served in uniform, sacrificed nights, and miss home. Yet today, 1 in 9 veterans go to bed not sure where their next meal is coming from. It's not just shocking, it's unacceptable, and it's happening right now, believe it or not. According to multiple studies, veterans are more likely to experience food insecurity compared to general population. It's not just homelessness or unemployment. It's skipping meals. They rely on food banks, choosing between medicine and groceries. We're going to break down how widespread the problem is, why it's happening, and what can change. So this is the article I found this morning that I wanted to bring it to you guys. His name is Coleman Nee. He's a service-connected Marine veteran, and he wrote a very, very interesting column here at the Tribune. Let's take a look real quick. Let's read it a little bit by little bit. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is a reality that a lot of people maybe they don't see it? Let me know, how do you think we can solve this issue? How we can help those veterans out? Let me know in the comments, okay? So according to him, well, not according to him, but according to U.S. government data and recent policy studies, nearly 25% of America's veterans live either below the federal poverty level or paycheck to paycheck, with little margin for unexpected expenses. To get by, many adopt emergency level budgets, but even the harshest austerity measures may not be enough. Life at the bottom still costs money. Mortgages and rent must be paid. Vehicles are needed to reach work or medical appointments. So, what can be cut? Believe it or not, too often it's food. Eating less or sacrificing nutrition. Tragically, many veterans and their families face this choice every day. Do you guys know about this? I kind of knew about it, but reading it is more shocking for me because, I see the reality that we're facing out there, that sometimes it gets overlooked. Look at this. The latest data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture shows that 7.5% of veterans, about 1.5 million, are hungry or food insecure. The Department of Veteran Affairs report that those ages are from 65 to 74 are now most at risk, a shift from only a few years ago when 55 to 64-year-old faced the highest rate. Now is from 65 to 74. The picture grows bleaker within subgroups. Nearly 1 in 5 women veterans, many raising children, report food insecurity. More than a third of disabled working age veterans struggle to feed themselves. These aren't abstractions. They are neighbors, family, and friend. I'm telling you guys, this is very, very sad when I'm reading it because, man, these people, they sacrificed their life. They came back from war, Vietnam, Desert Storm, even the Afghanistan, Iraq, and then these people are struggling out there, and it's something that is really unbelievable. How these people that served our country, they gave everything they had, and they had to come home and live like this. VA disability benefits are often treated as unearned income for the purposes of means testing in some federal programs. But these benefits were never meant to be treated as a paycheck. They were designed to offset the extra cost of living with a disability. In programs where they are counted toward income limits, this classification can unfairly block many veterans from receiving assistance through programs like the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program or SNAP. SNAP can provide essential short-term relief, adding protein, vegetable, and fruit to meals. Yet, because disability benefits often push veterans over the income threshold, too many are excluded. According to RAND, only 4.9% of food insecure veterans in the U.S. receive SNAP assistance in 2023. So only 4.9% of food insecure veterans receive SNAP. Okay, but hold on a second. Let me see. But here, they were saying around 7.5 of veterans, that's 1.5 million, are hungry or food insecure. So pretty much there's like a 3% in the middle that they're not receiving SNAP. Let me know in the comments if you think maybe, I don't know if you think every veterans after 65 should be able to receive SNAP regardless of the age in order for them to, continue with the cost of living. It is a failure of our system when individuals who serve this country bravely and honorably so that others could pursue the American dream now face malnutrition and hunger. This is something that I really don't understand, and it really, shocked me. People that serve this country bravely and honorably so that others can pursue the American dream now face malnutrition and hunger. On Veterans Day, crowds gathered to give speeches and host parades honoring those who wore the uniform with fierce pride. But veterans can eat their pride. On Thanksgiving, we'll sit down to abundant meals of turkey, vegetable, and homemade desserts, raising a toast to those who secured our freedom. But veterans can eat our thanks. Put some thought into that, okay? And let me know in the comments. Rather than simply thanking a veteran for their service, we can show our gratitude through meaningful action. Immediate steps taken today can make a difference, from supporting our volunteering with trusted organizations like DAV's Volunteer for Veteran Program to helping at a local veteran food pantries and nutrition centers, or urging elected officials to ensure veterans and their families do not go hungry through efforts like DAV's Commanders Action Network. These frontlines actions have a direct and lasting impact on veterans' life. Veterans stood up for us. Now it's our turn to stand up for them. Through awareness, advocacy, and community support, we can work toward a future where all veterans live safe, healthy lives free from hunger. Now that's something to give thanks for. Coleman Nee, he's a service-connected disabled Marine veteran, currently serving as the National Commander of Disabled American Veterans, aka DAC. He previously held position as Massachusetts Secretary of Veteran Services and on DAV's National Executive Committee. So this is him right here, the one that came up with the beautiful and excellent column here at the Tribune. And I wanted to bring it to you guys to bring some awareness now that we are approaching Veterans Day next week. If you see a veteran out there, don't only give them thanks. Ask them how they're doing, if they need anything, if they need food, how they doing. Be the change. Okay, we all need to be the change, and reach out to anybody that you can reach, any organization, any community, volunteering, nonprofit that help veterans. See how you can get involved in the community to help them out as well. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure you hit that like, you hit that subscribe button. It really help the channel out. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, next week, Veterans Day. Make sure you thank veterans, okay? Stay safe.